The following program is made possible by the Arkansas dealers of Heil Heating and Cooling Products. Find an Arkansas dealer near you when you need help. Depend on us. Mid-August heat is topping out near triple digits in central Arkansas, pushing reservoir surface temperatures into the high 80s and changing how fish are feeding across the state. To stay on fish this weekend, you've got to adapt your presentations, whether that's matching late summer terrestrial hatches on northern tailwaters or dropping down to peanut butter and jelly jigs in deep timber. Let's dive straight into this week's updated numbers. First, your weekly compliance reminder. The 2026 AGFC regulation overhaul is in full effect across all state waters. On the Norfork and Bull Shoals tailwaters down to the Norfork access, you are capped at a strict 2 rainbow limit with an immediate release required for any fish 14 inches or longer. In addition, 10 designated streams, including key sections of the White, Buffalo, and Kings rivers, are operating under Blue Ribbon Smallmouth rules. Strictly 1 fish per day. Minimum 15 inches. Always double check your green-bordered guidebook. Up on the White River around Calico Rock and Cotter, water flows are averaging around 5,150 cubic feet per second with water temperatures sitting at a comfortable 66 degrees. While sow bugs and zebra midges are taking trout consistently in the mornings, mid-August is bringing an active terrestrial and caddis bite from late morning through the afternoon. If you are fly fishing, run tungsten rainbow sow bugs early, but switch to size 16 terrestrial ant patterns or peacock blowtorches along shaded banks between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. For conventional anglers, low light hours are producing best on small silver inline spinners or ghost pattern jerkbaits fished along eddy lines where fish are holding out of the main current. Down south on Lake Ouachita, extreme summer heat has bass and crappie tightly tied to deep cover, while early morning topwaters like white buzzbaits still offer a short dawn bite on main lake points. The main afternoon pattern has shifted to structure. Anglers are finding success pitching half-ounce peanut butter and jelly football jigs tipped with cinnamon purple trailers around deep brush in 15 to 20 feet of water. Alternatively, finesse options like a 3/16-ounce shaky head with a green pumpkin trick worm or a Nico rig are coaxing bites when the sun gets high. Striped bass action is also picking up near major creek basins in the western part of the lake on live bait and floating redfins. In central Arkansas, Lake Maumelle remains drawn down over 7.5 feet below normal pool. Exercise extreme caution launching at West Rock Landing and trim those outboards up around shallow points. For Maumelle bass, squarebill crankbaits and Senkos are working shallow during the first hour of daylight, but PB&J jigs are taking quality fish off rocky points at 12 to 15 feet as the day warms up. Crappie have moved slightly deeper into the creek channels at 15 to 20 feet. Target them with minnows or small jigs in red chartreuse or monkey milk. If you want continuous action, bream are biting aggressively on crickets and redworms around the Big Island and shallow coves. Stay cool, watch generation schedules, and let's put some fish in the boat. Tight lines.